All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Brooklyn Beats. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let it. Hey, Charlie.
Silver. 49 the mic. Watch 49.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. X3. 218. Jump on.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
22 jet bomber. Get it.
2nd and 6. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Watch the screen.
Hey, orbit. Yo, cheetah.
Been a long day for you. 41.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. He'll look to throw. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive
You
side.
hear me talking to you, boy?
What happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved.
Right.
You mentioned
like
that
you
to me
don't hear me.
pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
I'm
Most of
hear
these
you,
guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride
I'm
in
going
their
to hear you yelp
performance.
eventually, goddammit. I'm going to hear you cry.
Here we go, son. 50, Mike, 50. I'm coming after you. Kill. Hey, lady.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
I can now, man.
In the zone.
You'd have to think on
Buy you
early
some shit
downs
that
like
work,
that first
man.
down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Yeah, I know it.
Picked off around the 37. And they
I
will
know it.
finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back
Goddamn
all the way
DN.
inside the 10-yard
22
line.
yards off the ball.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss.
I don't give a damn where he played. I'm talking about where he should be at.
Before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take
Big,
it. I'll
ugly
fix him."
motherfucker.
The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Zach Line, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Man, please shut your dumb ass up. You made all that noise. Ain't do nothing serious.
The offense now at the
that man
line,
slipped
ready
and
for
fell
the next
down.
drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Remember, you started this.
They told us repeatedly earlier.
No, I'll be down.
We need
you started
some
this
from our defense here on the road early.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. No problem. I'm playing football.
Pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
Now press buttons, man. You were rushing me.
As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
All right.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But
one thing I know
the fact that you thought you were going to do Jalen Ramsey like that.
Defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case,
no problem.
They managed to get it done.
2nd and 5. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're going to learn today, boy.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse.
Good girl.
Pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Here we go. 50, plant. You might be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, high 7. 2.
He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, they haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Darnold. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, come on out.
And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25.
Sissy. Scaredy cat.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Watch the safety creep. Hey! 5.
Now Eckler. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Set, ready? 18, Gator. Tight end right, tight end right. Get it.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want
blitz coming, and down he goes.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Hey, man, will you come on?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw is Darnold. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Akeem Hicks able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Darnold now to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And got his man complete. A big play there. 41 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays?
Yeah, it was a beautiful catch.
That's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. It's a big game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13, Darnold. That'll be caught by Kupp. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play
I'm going to make you get out that 4-6, boy. You ain't going to play that shit never again, boy. You play me.
Do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
You know what to do about you.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
You think you one of them people, only ones with the brains.
Darnold to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try.
I want to see the cheating ass defense.
Badgley's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown.
That phone and who you was talking to.
They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
How much trouble am I in now?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
About how much trouble I'm in,
they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Gonna learn
today. How do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
Thank you.
Realize it hasn't worked. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Super stupid.
Now back to throw.
Hospital.
And the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Man, Jalen made a tackle, man. Hey, how he made it is irrelevant. You being on the ground is the most important thing.
To throw here on 1st down. He'll get this to Eckler. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone.
Yeah, all types of little green-ass plays. That's me.
Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown,
hey, Wes, Blitz is at your what? You better shut up. I'm telling you that.
Taking it about the 16. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
What's wrong with you, man? I told you about using that word around me, man. Have some respect for yourself. You heard what the fuck? Boy. You heard what the freak I said, boy.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. Already down 99 speed. Look, watch it, y'all. Look at it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought?
You know how to say something. Faggot don't know how to broadcast. Hope they boot your ass out of here.
Safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taking it about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, I hope she finds something hot and throw on your ass too.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6.
Keep your damn hands off women. I got 4 daughters, so I can tell you now, I'm gonna try to damn mash her damn face.
Inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
I'm gonna do my best, boy. Hey, what's cheating by that, man? That's a good catch.
Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Oh, he's going right back up, though, bro.
Inside, but
I ain't going for that shit.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this
right
is
back out, though.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 17.
Despite the
hey, bro, I ran that play 2 times, bro.
The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
We got 4. We got 4.
They're running with Gurley. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Gurley again here on first down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down. Check. 51 to Mike. 51 to
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness. Just about got him into the end zone.
Watch the screen.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, exit. Go, Mike 51. Hey, it's coming up. Hey, let's go. It's coming.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Well, they opted not to run it. They completed the pass on 3rd and 2, but they lost yardage to bring up 4.
Well, give credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They snuffed out the play. But it does bring into question, 1, the play call, because they didn't run the ball there. They could have run it. And 2, just not getting it. That's got to be deflating for them.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Hey, man, it's too late at night for all the noise. I ain't talking to you, bro.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
First down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Clean them shoes off.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Safarian Jenkins has it.
That boy scared.
The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
That boy out there laying down in the middle of the field for no reason.
Saw him and was able to make the and flip the down.
Good by Sanders.
I can't even see your broadcast.
To just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And I'm going to say something about it in the
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive
see your broadcast.
at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, boy, got a lot to do with you. Hey, but hey, anybody can put up some false information.
At the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Badgley on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, come on.
Somebody to return that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
By the beard of Zeus.
At the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, let go. Get it.
They'll throw now on the final play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. Johnson was in.
Hell no. Ref, he ain't get both them feet down, ref. There ain't no help, man. Bit didn't get both feet down. It's cheating ass shit, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Check. Brandon. Pilot, 64, weak.
first down. And he'll find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hard. No.
2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
X3, 218, chop.
Let's get off there.
Alpha.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. I'm trying to collect. Mike's 54.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
Brandon, more often than not,
he ain't got all day, boy.
Number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
Well, if I had...
The offense back out there at the line.
If you had a bottle, you'd be wounded right now.
The interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that
trying to run some of that?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
nowhere
to escape, and
running
he goes
some of that
down.
cute shit. I see.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
See how much fun you have running that shit now.
Darnold. And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah.
Picked by Deontay Thompson. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken. And
I'm talking about your cheating ass.
Nice play by them on defense.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way.
Yeah!
It would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Love put that.
They work
Love
again
hooking that voltage up
on
to
2nd
me,
and 10.
boy.
4 down.
As enjoys that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Yeah,
this is caught inside the 15. And he'll
Who
take
is that?
this one in
Who
for
the
the
fuck is
Arizona touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
And the decision 3 plays
to just
the rest
kick
of the
extra
game.
point winds up successful.
He's steady throwing that damn post route.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice
you know
return
it's
sets
something
him
with
up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I didn't know you don't care nothing about
a
cheating.
180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
3 buzz.
A first down throw, Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now here's another
Look at him
interception.
with a little cheese ball blitz.
Picked off around the 27.
I see you. I see you, man.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has
I don't want to hear nothing.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Set. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Let's go.
On first down, they drop to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so net pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone...
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, tell him again, mama. Fuck boy. Tell him again. And I want to help
go
them.
with their next drive, and at the line,
Kick your ass right in the head.
They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 11.
You got to ask yourself, is that what you want?
And quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, Orvis.
drop to throw. And he finds Safarian Jenkins.
Man, you damn right.
He will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
I can't make this shit up.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Back to throw now on first down. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Check 4, check
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, wahoo.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now back to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First down, Arizona.
Man, I wish you would press a button
So from the 36
man.
now, 1st and 10.
You must be Jim.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Hey, high 7.
They'll look to throw. Breaks a tackle. And a little throw
nobody.
But it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian Jenkins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Safety's creeping.
Hey, 2. Ready.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They have the nice cushion.
He's running out the down pocket
right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. Steps away. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he coughed it up. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. But it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
You got all your assist shit on. It ain't like that's user. You! Boy, this is perfect timing. That's how I know you got the defensive assist on.
1st and 10.
Stop it. Stop it. You don't see that shit come up when I use it.
They'll come out throwing.
Because I'm not using defensive assist.
He's going to float this one. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. In for the score. And the Cardinals turning that interception
what part of
into
defense didn't you understand, man? You stupid or something?
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
You don't want to.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Hey, you have to understand, man. Defensive assist. There are settings on the game, man.
As his guys will set up shop.
If you truly using him, you got all of that shit turned off. It wouldn't have said perfect timing.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
But you a bum, so I don't know why I expect you to know nothing about that anyway.
Here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, man, because I'm down having my own issues.
He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
Nope. What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Darnold. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Oh, my God. What in the world just happened?
There, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's Darnold. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to...
And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Hey, Haywood! Get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Cardinals.
Slap 5 from his
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm talking about I want that bit face to be known.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense.
Hey, all you had to do was run it again.
That they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack.
It's
2nd and 20.
Leo! Hey, lock it!
Go get him.
Whip. Watch the whip.
They'll drop the throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long because remember they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Hey, go. Yo, faster. Now.
He'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Well, go.
This to make it a
3-score
game late.
That's what I thought.
Sanders' kick is good.
Respect my mind.
And that will make
you respected my mind, man. You respected my mind. I don't want to hear that shit.
Figure, this game's pretty much
no, they can kick your ass out for not broadcasting. You ain't even worry about that shit.
But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Mine is up, sissy. Homo.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw is Darnold. He finds his man Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a first down. Darnold on first down. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
I'm going to quit playing, man.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's going to go down again.
Hey, boy, I hope they
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Come on, set. 10 logo.
I'm going to let you go. Make sure they get rid of your ass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll try the right side with Eckler.
Look at this shit.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
He's coming. You got double up. Wide. Get wide. Slam. Check out.
It's Eckler again. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the